Islander lost in the attacks and what this day means to them.
Dozens gathering in North Scituate Wednesday morning to remember the 2,977 people killed and thousands injured on September 11th, and the lives lost in the war on terror that followed.
That uncertainty, the fear, the panic, our outrage, and grief that swept across our nation. But as I stand here today, I'm reminded of the inspiring bravery and heroism that we witnessed in the days after and the years after.
Among the nearly 3,000 people who died that day, there were 9 Rhode Islanders among them. Patrick Nassaney, the father of Sean Nassaney, says Sean and his girlfriend Lynn Goodchild were on the first leg of a vacation to Hawaii.
A little bit. That's difficult. They both graduated from Bryant University. They both were working towards their MBA at Providence College. And they were the life of the party, fun-loving people, but very, very family-oriented.
After more than 2 decades, Nassaney says the remembrances have changed, but the day will always be important.
Ceremonies such as this continue to bring to mind what 9/11 represents. Somebody once said that eventually 9/11 will be like December 7th, Pearl Harbor Day. And it's a tragedy, but nonetheless, people say life goes on.
Nassaney says the rest of the day is spent going through photos with the other families and remembering those who were lost. In North Scituate, Josh Kerman, ABC 6 News.
New tonight on ABC 6 News at 6, URI getting high marks from the Wall Street Journal this week. The Journal ranked URI as the #1 public university in all of New England and the 35th best public university nationwide. The ranking is based on graduation rate and job placement, learning environment, and diversity. URI was one of 2 New England public universities ranked in the top 100 overall.
Federal authorities busting up more than 350 websites they say were selling illegal firearm accessories online to people all over Massachusetts. The U.S. Attorney for Massachusetts says undercover agents bought the illegal sear switches and suppressors, then served multiple search warrants at locations around the state. That search resulted in those agents finding more than 700 machine gun conversion devices, 87 illegal suppressors, 59 handguns, and 36 long guns. No word on any arrests tied to those websites.
Now to our focus on your health at 6 o'clock. Rhode Island now dealing with its first human case of Triple E in 5 years. ABC 6 News reporter Ryan Medeiros joins us now live with those details. Ryan, what can you tell us?
John, the Department of Health announcing today that a person in their 70s from Providence County has Triple E. The case is just the 11th of its kind since 1983, according to the department. Officials adding there are also 2 reported cases of West Nile virus in the state, one previously announced in Providence County and a new report in Newport County. The Department of Health reminding residents of the following precautions to avoid mosquito-borne illnesses. Put screens on windows and doors, consider rescheduling outdoor activities during the evening or early morning, wear long-sleeve shirts and pants at dusk and dawn, and use EPA-approved bug spray. Officials also urging the public to monitor any standing water around their homes, such as unused swimming pools and unclean gutters, which can serve as mosquito breeding grounds if not properly treated. In the newsroom, I'm Ryan Medeiros, ABC 6 News.
All right, Ryan, thank you. Let's get a check in the forecast now. Storm Tracker meteorologist Christina Shalhoub joins us now live in the Weather Center. Christina, we've reached a point now with this phenomenal weather that we have to break down individual days based on exactly how phenomenal they are.
I know, it's like every level of happiness coming at us here in southern New England. Tough life, seriously, you guys. I do have to tell you, though, while things are just beautiful here, obviously not the case for our friends along the Gulf Coast. You can see right here behind me, this is Hurricane Francine spinning away right now. Landfall is imminent, my friends. How do we judge landfall? Well, for the most part in the meteorological community, we look at the center of the eye, so the center of this storm compared to shore. This is about 12 miles away, so we are looking at a matter of minutes, if not about an hour or so, as this thing continues to move to the north and east. If you have any friends and family along the Gulf Coast, please give them a call. Make sure they are heeding their local advice advisories, not just during the storm, but afterwards as well during the cleanup. Now, again, close to home, life is good. We have very few worries here in southern New England. Providence is 70 degrees. It's 71 in Smithfield, 74 in Taunton, and 71 in New Bedford. Better yet, those dew point temperatures remain in the 40s and 50s. Ah, that is just music to my own ears here, because this means we get that nice crisp fall feel instead of the summertime muggies. How lovely. But here's the thing. We do have some changes on the way. Some of them are going to be good, some of them not so much. I want to make a quick mention that the air quality is at a moderate level because the air has been relatively stagnant under the control of high pressure, but we're actually going to see more in the way of our wildfire smoke tomorrow as we get a slight shifting of air masses. That's something I'm going to be really going over coming up in just a few minutes in your full forecast, as well as the forecast for what's left of Francine.
All right, Christina, can't get enough of it. Thank you so much. And happening tomorrow, Thursday marks the 71st wedding anniversary between John F. Kennedy and Jackie Kennedy, then Jackie Bouvier. Married in Newport, and the church where the two tied the knot is celebrating the anniversary.
The Kennedy legacy, it's our version, if you will, of royalty. Europe has royalty, we have the Kennedy family.
Thursday will mark the 71st wedding anniversary of John F. Kennedy and Jackie Bouvier, tying the knot at St. Mary's Church in Newport in 1953.
By being the pastor here at the church, I've come to have a great appreciation for John and Jacqueline's legacy and the layers and what he means not only to the Newport community, but really around the world. As a Catholic, as an Irish immigrant.
St. Mary's Church hosting a Return of the Camelot event, a blast to the past where people can feel like they were in attendance for JFK and Jackie's wedding.
It would be a wonderful way to commemorate this wedding if we had a presentation about Jackie, her childhood home here in Newport, and her romance with the then Senator John Fitzgerald Kennedy.
The event, open to the public at 2 and 6 o'clock on Thursday, will show some black and white footage from their wedding with live organ music to recreate the iconic day.
This is the oldest parish church in Rhode Island, pew number 10. And the reason I'm pointing this out is this is where the Kennedys came to worship. They reserved pew 10. Along with their entourage and the Secret Service, what have you.
Tourists stopping by the church to see a real piece of history.
I think it's exciting to be here. It's kind of reverent. The fact that it still is a working church, the reverence to it. But it's also just kind of neat to be here.
It brings back a lot of memories. I went to school in a Catholic parochial school in Howells, Nebraska, and it was a big thing. We had Catholic nuns as teachers, and the fact that a Catholic was running for the presidency of the United States was pretty epic.
Now all of the donations from the event Thursday will be given to the soup kitchen that's attached to the church.
Now to our continuing coverage of the commuter crisis at the Washington Bridge. Governor McKee is in the nation's capital today trying to secure more federal money to pay for the Washington Bridge. According to the governor's office, Rhode Island has already applied for a $200 million mega grant that will be awarded over the next couple of months. Demolition work, as you know by this point, is now well underway on the westbound side of the Washington Bridge. It is expected to last through at least January. Costs for building a new bridge are expected to be millions of dollars higher than the state first anticipated. Now to some other local stories we're following for you on this Wednesday evening. Fall River police grab a teen for allegedly carrying an illegal loaded gun right outside of a school. That school was then put on lockdown. Officers working at Resiliency Prep spotted a group of teens that were hanging around the area and realized one of them was not a student. According to Fall River police, when officers went to talk with them, 17-year-olds started acting suspiciously. Police searched that teen and say they found a loaded handgun. That teen is now facing several weapons charges.
A Connecticut man was arrested by Rhode Island State Police after a hit and run on 95 yesterday. According to Connecticut troopers, a driver using a closed lane in Stonington hit a construction worker around 6:30, causing minor injuries. Officers managing to catch up to the suspect's truck, and 46-year-old Julio Massincella was arrested in Rhode Island. He's now facing a DUI charge while investigators have applied to have him returned to Connecticut.
Still ahead on ABC 6 News at 6. After their upset win to start the season, the Patriots are now getting ready for their home opener against the Seahawks. Ian will join us with the latest from Foxborough in just a few minutes.
Plus, Christina will return with a look at your 7-day forecast. Also, we want to hear from you on our Now Local News app. You can scan that QR code that's on your screen right now to download the app. Start uploading your content like this. Every time you post, you'll earn points that you can then exchange for gift cards.
You're watching ABC 6, Southern New England's trusted news source.
Grab some Goya Maria cookies, the ones with the golden wrapper.
Can that golden wrapper do this?
No, but it's the perfect snack.
And you can turn them into a real treat. Goya Maria cookies. Give snack time a golden touch.
Irresistible from every angle. The first ever Buick Envista. Buick, exceptional by design.
Hi, I'm Katie Wright, the right realtor for you. Whether you want a mobile home, a modest home, a multifamily investment, or $1 million mansion, I'm the right realtor for you and your family. Call me, Katie Wright, 401-400-1510.
What do you think the future of Social Security is?
Wouldn't it be great if on the list of a family's worries, you could take, will Social Security and Medicare actually be there for me? Right off the list. Yes, it will be there for you. We can make Social Security and Medicare sound forever. I am so eager to be in that fight. We can commit the money to it to make sure that they're sound and secure forever. I'm Sheldon Whitehouse, and I approve this message.
All the shingles, baby, 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 all the shingles, baby. Put it in a roof, need a roof on the house. You're sitting on the couch, doing your own little thing. You blew it off, now I need to call the #1 roof company.
You think you need a new roof? Don't put it off till last minute like this guy did. Go with a company you can trust. Contact us below.
You bought your Toyota because Toyota is the longest lasting brand. You put your trust in Toyota's reputation for quality. Now put your trust in Toyota trained certified technicians who install genuine Toyota parts to help keep your Toyota a Toyota. Contact your New England Toyota dealer today to learn about affordable September service offers that feature genuine Toyota parts. Trust the experts at Toyota Service Centers and keep your Toyota a Toyota.
Grab some Goya Maria cookies, the ones with the golden wrapper.
Can that golden wrapper do this?
No, but it's the perfect snack.
And you can turn them into a real treat. Goya Maria cookies. Give snack time a golden touch.
All right, it's time for our question of the day. What Boston sports team has the best logo? The Red Sox, Bruins, Celtics, or the Patriots? You can scan that QR code on your screen to vote. We'd love to hear what you think.
ABC 6 Weather with Christina Shalhoub. Brought to you by the Preserve Sporting Club and Resort.
All right, personally, I have to go with the Sox on that one, but that's beside the point. Let's talk weather, my friends. We have a lot to talk about, and thankfully, it's not here at home, at least not at the moment. But man, I am feeling for the folks in the Gulf because we have a lot of problems when it comes to Hurricane Francine. Now, here's the thing. This time of year, we expect problems when it comes to the tropics, and you can see why right beside me. This is a look at our tropical climatology, so how storms have shaped up during the hurricane season over the years. And yesterday was actually the peak of the tropical season, September 10th. So again, no wonder, unfortunately, that we are looking at such a powerful storm. Now, it does appear that Hurricane Francine, again, a Category 2 storm, just made landfall in coastal Louisiana. This is brand new information here, recently making landfall just minutes ago. And of course, we are feeling for the folks along the Louisiana coast. This not too far from the area of Morgantown. So we're going to keep a close eye on this storm and the results along the coast. But look, we're talking about a Category 2 hurricane, and even even regardless of the category, it's a major system, right? It's a tropical storm, or a tropical cyclone, I should say. We don't mess around with them, whether they are tropical storms, hurricanes, or anything else for that matter. Now, here's the thing. Not a lot of people know this, but these types of storms can have some serious impacts well after they've made landfall. And that's why I want to show you this right here. For those of you in New England who have any trips planned or any friends or family, not only along the Gulf Coast, but into the Mid-South as well, please make sure that you are paying attention, and so are they as we head through these next few days. The remnants of the storm are going to make their way up through the Gulf Coast as you head up toward, let's say, northern Mississippi and back into the Mid-South and toward the Tennessee Valley, just on the state line of Arkansas and Tennessee. The reason I mention this is because at this point, while the storm is falling apart in terms of tropical characteristics, we're still looking at a ton of rain. You're talking tropical moisture, right? That's not nothing. And we're also talking about that potential of severe weather. That's what these systems bring once they make it into shore. So something to really keep in mind if you are, let's say, taking a trip to Memphis later this week, or maybe again, you have friends and family who live there. Now, closer to home, life is good. We've been saying that just about all day long, really all week long. It's just looked like this all week. Makes the job pretty easy, don't you think? I do. It's been nice, but we do have a couple things to talk about even here in the great state of Rhode Island. Providence, beautiful. Couple of clouds high in the atmosphere, but nothing too exciting. 70 degrees right now, 71 in Smithfield, 71 in New Bedford, and 67 on Block Island. That's pretty solid for this time of year. Overnight tonight, we get back down into the 50s. It's an easy evening. I hope you enjoy it. Maybe go for a late evening walk if that's what, well, your thing is anyway. Now, as we head into tomorrow, easy peasy once again. We're in the upper 70s, beautiful, sunny, and we stay pretty dry in terms of that feel, but this is where things get interesting. Here's a look at satellite and radar close to home. Really not much to write home about, right? But I'm going to zoom out and you'll notice, what's that up in the Great White North? A little disturbance here. We're going to keep a close eye on this because that little area of energy could actually, first of all, draw in some wind of the north, bringing smoke from our wildfires up north back into Rhode Island on Friday. And it could also bring us a stray shower on Friday as well. I think most of the rain's going to stay in Massachusetts and we're going to be problem-free, but I can't count out a scenario like this where a drip or drop start to make their way toward the ocean state. Honestly, that's our only really good chance of rain over the next 4 days or so. Next chance of rain after that would be Wednesday, and even that looks pretty squirrely at this point. Could see a shower or two, but honestly, it's looking pretty dry. Moral of the story is enjoy this 7-day forecast. Heads up for Friday, but otherwise, your worries are none.
Now, ABC 6 Sports, sponsored by Calvino Law Associates.
Oh, it's a pick! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, give him 6! Oh boy, Tennessee has been rolling Holly Roll.
We got something. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Yeah, come on, man.
I'm a good sport. NC State losing to Tennessee.
He is a good sport. Everyone's feeling good, feeling loose in Foxborough after a big Week 1 win. The playful vibes shown there with proud Tennessee Volunteer Gerard Mayo settling a bet with his starting quarterback after the Vols beat Jacoby Brissett's NC State Wolfpack over the weekend, leading to the QB needing to wear the orange for his press conference. Then Brissett got to talking football after leading the Patriots to the upset win over the Bengals in Week 1, New England's first victory in the opening week since 2020.
You see the direction that we're trying to go, you know, and you see what happens when, you know, you do follow the process and you do buy into the plan. I mean, obviously some days you're gonna do that and you're not gonna get the results you want. Even more apparent after, you know, you do get those results is now you got to double down on it even more because it shows you that you can't take that much more of a slack in the preparation to get you to the game.
In the process continuing today with the first day of practice for Week 2, Brissett remaining the first QB up with Drake May at second string. This upcoming Week 2 game against the Seahawks will be the Patriots' home opener, and it's another chance for New England to change the narrative around their team. Last season, the Pats were a mere 1-7 at Gillette Stadium, and that one win an upset of the Bills. So they can match their total from last year and protect their home turf by beating the Seahawks Sunday.
have to take care of home field. That's one of the biggest things we got to focus on in the 2024 season. Have to take care of home field advantage. We didn't do a good job of that last year, of course. But yeah, it starts Sunday with Seattle. We have to take care of it, and we got to start fast. I thought we started fast again against Cincinnati. That would help us out, like 3 3-and-outs in a row. You know, we're not going to 3-and-out everybody, but you know that's always the motto. But you know, we have to start fast on Sunday. Have to.
The speed check to see how fast the Patriots will start comes at 1 o'clock tomorrow at One Patriot Place in Foxborough, Massachusetts, the home opener between the Pats and the Seahawks. To baseball now, and it's officially scoreboard watching season. We're in the midst of the final full month of the MLB regular season as we enter today's games. The Red Sox are 4 games out of a wild card spot. They wrap up their series with the Orioles tonight after a dud of an offensive performance against Baltimore yesterday. A 5-3 loss for Boston at Fenway Park. 2 RBI hits and a balk were the run producers for the local 9 last night after scoring 12 the night before. Nick Pivetta takes the ball for Boston at 7 o'clock tonight. It would take some sort of miracle for the Royals to fall out of wild card contention, but the Yankees can take their hacks to try and send KC down the standings as they wrap their series tonight at Yankee Stadium. In New York on the 23rd anniversary of the September 11th attacks, of course, it will no doubt be an emotional day at the ballpark. Luis Gil will be New York's starting pitcher at 7 o'clock. The Wannabes up at Warrior Ice Arena this afternoon as the Bruins open up their rookie camp, starting to get ready for the upcoming season and build the depth chart as the season approaches. Providence Bruins head coach Ryan Muginel leading the team. In the background there, the guys in Brighton today could fill out the P Bruins roster this fall as he gets a first look at them. Also among those on the young roster, former Friar and Massachusetts native Riley Duran, who finished up his time at Providence College last year and got a few games in with the PBs while maintaining his rookie status.
In going from 30-game college season to how many 70 to 80 games, it's a difficult transition, but I think I can face it head on and I think I'll be good. Sweeney said today, if you work hard enough and they'll make room for you, but you just gotta play hard and play your own game.
To hoops now, the NBA champion Celtics have filled out their training camp roster, reportedly getting a deal done with Jordan Schakel on a Exhibit 10 contract, which gives him a shot at the team during the preseason. Schakel is familiar with the C's organization. He played 13 games for the G League Maine Celtics last year, starting 11 games. He played 2 NBA seasons with the Wizards. In case you missed it, the Bryant men's soccer team ripping off its 3rd straight win last night, beating Iona in Smithfield 3-1. These past 3 victories coming after a scoreless draw in their season opener against UMass. Next up for the Bulldogs, they host Providence Saturday night at 7:30 at Burns Stadium, the nightcap of a doubleheader with the football team. And we've got an interstate match tomorrow on the pitch. The Brown women's soccer team set to host Providence College on the east side. The game start time set for 7 o'clock. The Bears 1-1-3 on the season, coming off a draw with Minnesota. The Friars 3-2-1, beating Northeastern last weekend. That's all for sports. ABC 6 News will continue after the break.
Fight back. Call Jack. Calvino Law Associates.
Save big on furniture packed with innovative features during the final weekend of Raymore and Flanigan's Fall Sale. Unwind in luxury with up to $1,000 off sectionals and sofas with power recliner and headrest. And get up to $250 off recliners with power lift and heating options. Plus, save on items with amazing features like heated massage seats, cooling technology, USB charging, and more. This is the final weekend for huge savings on pieces that blend comfort and technology at Raymore and Flanigan.
The Turos are in the great outdoors.
We're in our backyard.
They're foraging for food.
We picked up s'mores and all these snacks.
Yum. You know, we also carry bug spray. Whatever the moment, we'll meet you there. Stop and shop. Feed the moment.
We're hosting the Emmys, and this year they're going highbrow.
No, they said eyebrow. They want you to make bad jokes about your eyebrows, which you're not doing.
Why don't they go through proper channels? My brows have their own agent.
What did I just say?
What?
We make junk disappear by giving it a new purpose. We donate the donatables and recycle the recyclables. And any organic materials are taken for composting. All you have to do is point. Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
England all-wheel drive-away is going on now. Drive away with the legendary capability of symmetrical all-wheel drive in the adventure-ready Subaru Outback. Buy with 1.9% financing or lease for just $305 per month.
It's so much fun when I'm driving with you.
This week, Stop and Shop for great deals. Stop and Shop boneless chuck roast or steak is $4.99 per pound with a digital coupon. And Taste of Inspiration stir-fry kit is free when you redeem 50 Go points using a special offer. Stop and Shop. Feed the moment.
Your morning starts here with the day's top headlines, breaking news, weather, and traffic, all in one place. Watch Good Morning Providence, weekdays 5 to 7 a.m.
Make every day a fresh start. Watch Good Morning Providence.
Before we go tonight, ABC6 News digital reporter TJ Albin stopped by a business in Swansea today to see Hulk Hogan, who was there hosting a special birthday celebration. TJ says Caitlin is a huge wrestling fan who had her birthday wish granted, getting to meet the legendary Hulkster.
Oh,
how about that?
That's so, look at that. Oh, I love the two of them posing together. That's so fun. Well, that's cool, guys.
He's everywhere.
Wasn't he in Cranston last week?
He was
Oh my gosh.
selling his new beer recently in Rhode Island, all over the place. So
what's it called? American
now
something?
he's out there doing this, which is really cool.
That is
Great
really
fans.
nice.
We love to see it.
Yes.
All right, guys, if you want to get out, I'd say do it here in New England. We were just talking about this a couple minutes ago. I don't think there's anywhere in this country that has better weather than New England on the whole, truly. I say that because unfortunately our friends along the Gulf are still dealing with Francine. Francine just made landfall as a Category 2 storm. Obviously this is a huge deal for the state of Louisiana and for Mississippi as well. Unfortunately, even beyond just the Gulf Coast, we're still looking at some tremendous rain, flooding, and severe weather as well. Back at home, life is good. This is a nice, easy forecast. Tons of sunshine, a little more humidity for the weekend. Could see a stray shower on Friday, but honestly, I think chances are pretty slim. So enjoy the sun.
We will. Thank you. Thanks for watching ABC6 News at 6. David Muir is up next. We'll see you at 11.
Closed captioning brought to you by
Hope Real Estate, always going the extra mile to get you home.